Is this little machine an absolute beast or a total waste of money? Welcome to our ranch adventures, y'all.
Welcome to the pre-show of our ranch adventures. Mom and Dad aren't here yet, and this little one wants his side-by-side out of the back of the mystery vehicle.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our ranch adventures. I'm Sean.
I'm Tony. That's cool.
And as you can see, we have the fever for some more Chinese equipment. Hey, but this, guys, is a glorified wheelbarrow with tracks. So this thing is going to be quite useful around the property. Before we get started with this Chinese piece of equipment, what we need to do is give it a little bit of love.
So we're going to get the fluids changed out in it, and then we're going to have a project. We're going to put it to work. So let's get started, boys.
All right, y'all. So let's go over some of the features of this Cadillac of a dumper right here. It's got a seat. Top folds down. That's the battery actually goes in this box back here. See, there's a nice 12-volt battery in there. It does have a power kill switch. This is your hydraulic reservoir that's mounted right on top of the pump that powers a hydraulic cylinder that dumps this bed. This right here is a lever, and this lever actually dumps the dump bed. Pull it back, dump bed goes up, push it forward, goes down. It's got a manual transmission. It's a little different than a normal manual transmission in the fact that like up and down is like neutral, and then to go into gear you have to throw it over. So that's a second gear. It's a 3-speed transmission with reverse. So it does have a clutch right here and a gas pedal. This is actually a clutch. These are for clutches, so you can actually steer with the clutch. It's got a choke right here. It's got headlights right here, so some LED headlights, a key switch, powers off, but that's a horn. And then over here we have our 15 horsepower Ratto engine. What I understand on this is if we ever have any issues with this engine, we can actually go to Harbor Freight and slap a Predator on this thing and pick up right where this thing left off. These sides on the dumper, that needs to be loosened up. But anyway, you can swing these over and these sides will drop down. And you can also slide all these sides all the way off so you have a flatbed. The dump door over there is open right now, but you can swing that closed. So we can get quite a bit of dirt, logs, debris, whatever in the back of this bad mamma jamma. Like we said, it is a track crawler. And we're hoping that it runs like a champ and that we can get a lot of work done with this oversized Cadillac of a wheelbarrow. All right, y'all. Before we start the examination of this piece of equipment, we're going to start this bad mamma jamma up so the oil gets warm and it will run out of the engine a little bit better. Oh yeah! Feel the rumble!
You got some lemonade?
Sweet. Pretty sweet.
All right, y'all, on this little Ratto engine, you can drain the oil from both sides. You can drain in the front, which is not convenient to get to, or you can drain in the back. However, if I drain in the back, you can see that's all plate back there, so we're going to run oil everywhere. If we drain it from the front, you're closer to an edge, and this is, I think, where we're going to drain from, so I can put my drain pan there, and I think it's going to make less of a mess. It's freaking tight.
Super tight, Hops?
Yeah, that's super tight.
What you got in there, buddy?
Tires. Big
Pliers?
tires. Big tires. Big tires.
What brand is this?
I don't know, but they look like a good pair.
They are. Ooh, don't come at me. Sheng Chung tools? No, not. Sengjuan? I'm gonna have to consult ChatGPT on how to
So it did come with a little toolkit. Now I'm just kind of wiping up the little mess. As we said, oil was going to go everywhere, and it did. This oil looked horrible, so it was a good thing that we changed it. It did not resemble motor oil in like any way whatsoever.
Not terrible.
Huh. Not too bad. We've got the oil drained out of this bad mamma jamma. I have an oil drain extension. I picked this up off Amazon for, I think it's about $9. We're going to put this on there just to make it easier to change oil in the future. It's a 12 millimeter here, which should screw into the engine. It's an O-ring Boss fitting. And on the other end, it just has a plug. So when you put this on, you do want to make sure that plug is on there tight, and it's not going to vibrate off and drain all your oil on you. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up right now while I'm thinking about it.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't. As usual, I don't have the right tool to get in there. Cole, you want to try?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, y'all. It's hotter than a snake's butt in a wagon rut out here. But we got the new drain hose.
What?
It's hotter than a snake's butt in a wagon rut. We got this new hose installed, so it'll make draining the oil easier next time. Next, we're going to try to drain the oil in this manual transmission. So I'm going to have to get under here and figure out where the drain plug is. And then we'll fill it up with some 85W140 gear oil. There's one right there.
What are we trying to do?
We're going to see if there's a dipstick, because there should be a sight glass to know where to fill this up to. And I'm not seeing it, because the transmission shouldn't be filled all the way to the top.
Just keep twisting, just keep twisting. Well, that's not a dipstick.
No. There's got to be a sight glass on here. We need to go find a YouTube video to find out where the level hole is on this transmission. We're going to risk it for today. If you know where that's at, please drop a comment or give us a shout out and let us know. Thanks. So we momentarily lost our audio right here, but what we're doing is we're going ahead and putting some fresh premium motor oil back in this engine, a little 10W30. After we got that done, we used a little pump that we used to pump the hydraulic out of the reservoir since there was no drain hole for the hydraulic oil. This stuff that came out of there didn't even resemble hydraulic oil at all. So we definitely needed to put some good AW46 in that hydraulic reservoir. All right, this bad boy's topped off with some premium hydraulic oil. All right, so I'm 7'8", and I can fit in here just barely. Not really, I'm 6'4", and it's a tight fit. This is like stuffing 10 pounds of caca in a 5-pound bag. Thank you. We're gonna start this thing up and test it out and make sure that we got the oil in it and the engine's gonna run and everything. To start off with, there's a battery cutoff switch over here. Right here, we're gonna turn that to the on position. Then we're gonna choke this bad boy. That's the light. We're gonna choke this bad boy. And when I start it up, if you can look and make sure no oil is leaking out anywhere. All right, so we appear to be good. Oh, I forgot to test the dump bucket. Let me test that out. You have the horn. Manual transmission, a little different than your normal transmission. Neutral is just in the center, up and down. And then to go into gear, you're going to have to whack it over to the side. Remember that, whack it. Got to whack it to the side in order to get it into gear. It's a 3-speed transmission with a reverse. So I read that it'll go up to 9 miles an hour is what they say in 3rd gear. It does have a clutch, and you use these to steer. So right now, oh, and you have a gas pedal down here. Right now, I want to see if it'll climb up that dirt pile without flipping over. So I think we're going to try that.
Dude, if you don't want to work today, just say that.
That is work. That is very important work. And I don't appreciate it.
You're going to get tippy. Clutch! Clutch! You have a clutch.
If you can get your feet on it. All right, y'all. So I may not be the operator of this bad boy, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like with a fat guy in there.
Did I or did I not just tell you he was trying not to work today?
I was showing how to do an emergency skate. Safety first.
Dude, that was as graceful as...
Hey, it was pretty good. That for a big daddy, he moved pretty good.
Oh, he's a big daddy now, huh?
Dude, I had to put Vaseline on my knees to get in there. What you talking about, Willis? So, apparently, it wasn't just a tipping issue. It was the fact that I backed up on this little tree that helped me tip. But it is a known issue with these machines that they are front heavy, and if you get them off kilter, they can tip. So future plans on this is to either put some kind of roller or stop assembly on the front to keep it from tipping up, or throw in a counterweight across the back on the bottom, so probably a heavy wall piece of pipe or something filled with concrete or something like that to add like a counterweight on the back underneath here. See where your track is set? So all your load is going to be concentrated pretty much over the track, where when you're up here, there's nothing up here. So when you put a big sexy man like me in the seat, it really gets heavy on the front because you're in front of the track. So that's what gives you the tip point. Now, if I would have had dirt or something in the back, I would have been just fine in that moment. But it's when it's empty that it's a problem. So in my quick exodus of this Cadillac of a machine, I did break the key. It's got a little whoop-de-woo in it. But that's a good thing. That's why they come with 2 keys. So, you know, all is well. It ends well.
You got your dumper filled up? All right, we're ready to make your first dump.
So I've been eyeballing these mini dumpers for quite a while, and this one came available at a Ritchie Brothers auction. So we set our predetermined amount, and we actually won the bid on it. It is a 2.5 ton dumper, so it is capable of doing quite a bit of work around the ranch. You can put a lot of logs and a lot of dirt in this, and it's very maneuverable to get around into tricky spots.
And Cole likes going to auction, so he was happy to pick it up for us.
Absolutely. Hey, Dad! John! Hey!
All right, let's see what we can do with this thing. It's my turn.
All right, so Tony's going to give the little Humpty Dumper a try. Clutch. You got to slam it over. Yep.
So it drove pretty good. It would have been nice to know that I didn't have to clutch and gas in order for the clutch to work. All you have to do is take your foot off the clutch and it automatically goes. So that is good information that should have been told to me before so I didn't look like an idiot, but it drives really well. It was pretty smooth. It's easy to steer. It'll go at a pretty good speed when you have it in 3rd gear. So I give it a thumbs up.
Nice job, Lolly.
Thanks. right, we got a full load. Let's go to the big lot and dump this out. Clutch is in. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Here comes Humpty Dumpty and Tony.
All right, she's about full.
Man, I'll tell you what, guys, this Cadillac of a wheelbarrow is pretty dang sweet.
It's pretty handy. This thing works amazing.
All right, y'all, so this little dumper is quite the beast. It's easy to maneuver, turns real tight radius, it clips along at a pretty good rate, and it handles quite a bit of logs in the back of it. Dumps them no problem, hauls them across the uneven rough terrain. So we're pretty happy with this new addition to the fleet. Think it'll come in quite handy for doing work around the ranch. If you like this content, please smash that like button and subscribe. And as always, go have an adventure of your own. Thanks for watching.
So we have been trying to get ready to start this project today, and Sean's just wandering around aimlessly. Dude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not aimlessly. Not aimlessly. I cannot find a single funnel of the 250 that I have out here at the ranch.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot find one. So I am assembling a search party at our ranch adventures.
He came up, he's like,
everybody gather!
He's like, I need some help. What do you need help with? I can't find a funnel. I swear, it's constant. Every time we do a project. And we walk by a funnel section. I'm like, do you need a funnel? No, I have a ton. Okay.
I just can't find them.
Okay, let's go find you a funnel.
Let's go find a funnel.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye.